guys, so if you guys can't tell, I literally just woke up and it's like 2:10 p.m. in the afternoon, so that's that. But I'm going to start this look by moisturizing, and I'm using this Phytomer. I honestly don't know how to pronounce that, but I've really been liking this as a moisturizer for my face. It's kind of like a gel serum type of thing, but it's very light, but it still moisturizes my skin enough for makeup application after. Then I'm going to go into my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and just spray this on my face. So I'm just going to let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to go into primer, and I'm using this little baby Makeup Forever primer. This is the smoothing one. And I think part of this video is going to be a voiceover and a talk through, but I'm not sure. But for my primer, what I like to do is put most of it on like my nose and my forehead, and then whatever is left, I like to apply the rest like on my smile lines so the foundation won't like settle in those lines. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is in the shade Y455. I am hoping that this is my shade. I swatched it and it looks like it is, so fingers crossed that this works. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just bounce this all over my face. I like to work on like the lower half of my face first and then kind of work my way up. So as you guys can probably already tell, I don't have my brows on. I usually do them off camera before I like do my foundation and everything, because it usually takes me forever to get them done, but I figured I would show you guys how I do them on camera. Probably just going to show you guys one side and then do the other side off camera or something. But what I like to do is just take a spoolie, any spoolie that you guys have, and just kind of brush my brows up, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and I like to use a very light concealer when I'm going to kind of like outline the shape of my brows. I'm going to use my little NARS Concealer in Custard, and I've actually been loving this brush. It's been, honestly, it's changed the way that I've done my brows, and I feel like it's much more natural. And this is the Zoeva 310 brush. I've used it so much that the name, well, the number has kind of like come off. But I'm just going to use this brush to kind of outline the bottom of my brow. I only do the bottom, I don't do the top. And then I go in with my Colourpop brow pencil in black brown, and I just start filling it in, and I use really light pressure when I'm doing this. And then for like the front of my brow, what I do is I take this Wet n Wild, I believe it's like a liner pencil, but it's really good to apply powder for your brows because it's super thin. And I take the Anastasia brow powder in the color Chocolate, and I only apply product on the very tip of the brush. And I'm actually going to mix both of these colors, tap off the excess, and only using the tip again I'm just gonna feather in. To really finish it off, I always go in with my Maybelline Brow Precise and just kind of set all of my brow hairs in place. I really like this product. The only thing that I will say that I absolutely hate is the applicator, because it's just kind of like awkward and so big for no reason. So I did set my eyes with my Mercier powder in translucent, and then we're going to move on to the actual eye look, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. What is this? This is the Sigma E40, and I'm gonna dip in to Golden Ochre and Burnt Orange. It's a little powdery, I'm just saying. And I'm just going to apply that in my upper crease area. Even though it's powdery, it's super pigmented, I will say that. And then I'm going to go into Red Ochre and Real Gar. And I'm actually using the brush that came with the palette, and I'm like so asinine about brushes that come in palettes. I immediately throw them away, but honestly I'm so happy I didn't, because this is actually really good and it's double-ended. So one side is a really nice fluffy brush and the other side is like a really nice packing brush. And I'm just going to place this into my crease. I'm going to go back in with my 840 and take a little bit of Golden Ochre and a tiny bit of Burnt Orange, tap off the excess, and just blend out those edges. Really lightly, using a very, very, very light pressure. Take a little pencil brush. This is from Zoeva. Again, all my brushes that I use are from Zoeva. And this is the 230 Luxe pencil brush. And I'm going to go in with Venetian Red. And I'm going to pack this on the like outer V of my crease right here. And then using a clean 220 Luxe Crease brush from Zoeva, very, very lightly with no product on the brush, I'm going to just blend this in. What I'm going to do is constantly blend, pick up more product, and blend and pick up more product until I have the intensity that I really want. So you can obviously leave it as it is and put a really nice shimmery lid color, but I'm going to go in with the same pencil brush and pick up a little bit of Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to add a little bit more depth to the outer crease of my eye. I'm not going to put too much, but I do want just a little bit more of something. So right in this like socket area. Blend. I'm going back into that blending brush with very, very light pressure. I'm just going to just blend that out a little more. Now for my lid color, I'm going to go into Primavera, and I'm using the same little packing brush that the palette came with. If you want, you can totally wet your brush and then go in with the shadow, but I kind of want it just a little bit subtle because our wing liner is going to kind of be like the main attraction to the eyes. So I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. into my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper. I have honestly put down my e.l.f. cream liner for this. It's just so good, and it's really worth every penny, even though it is $20 for a liner. But I'm just going to draw on a regular wing. I'm going to take some of this heavy metal glitter liner from Urban Decay in Midnight Cowboy, and I'm going to run that on my wing liner and just create a very nice glitter wing liner. So this is what it should look like so far. I figured I always do a regular black wing liner, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'm gonna go and put on some lashes really quickly, and then I will be right back. I'm gonna be using my Ardell Demi Wispies, I think. The lashes are on. That took forever. I feel like it's because of the glitter that's making it so difficult to come on, but whatever. I'm using my L.A Girl Pro concealer in Pure Biege again. And I'm just going to conceal under my eyes. And then using my beauty blender to just blend that. And to set everywhere I put concealer, I'm going to go in with my Mercier powder in translucent and just set everywhere with the concealer. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin powder in the color Coconut with a flat kabuki brush. This is from Zoeva again. And I'm just going to push this into my skin and set the foundation. For contour, I'm going to go into my Wet n Wild contouring palette in the color Caramel Toffee with a Zoeva 109. For blush, I'm going to go into this Jane Iredale blush in the color Sheer Honey with a little Zoeva 127 brush. Now we're going to move on to highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in the color Crown of my Canopy. It's super pretty. And what I do is I use a little fan brush, pack the product on my brush, and then actually what I like to do is wet my face, kind of like set everything. If I can find my setting spray. Okay, I found it. I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray, this little baby one. This is in Ginger, and what I do is I like to set half of my face at a time when I'm doing this method. So I'm just going to spray it and then immediately go in with my highlighter. back to my eyes, and I'm going to go back into the Modern Renaissance palette with the same little pencil brush. I like forgot the name. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of Love Letter and Venetian Red and just smoke out my lower lash line. For my waterline, I'm going to go back into that black coal from Estee Edit and just apply that in my waterline. And I'm actually going to go in and blend that black liner out with a little angle brush, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of Cypress Umber. For mascara, I'm going to use my trusted L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black and just apply this on my lower and top lashes. The only thing that is really left are my lips, and I'm going to go in with a lip liner first, if I can find it. Why am I losing everything? The Wet n Wild lip liner in the color Maroon, and I'm going to overdraw my Cupid's bow just a little bit. And for my lip color, I'm going to go in with this new Wet n Wild Mega Catsuit liquid lipstick in the color Berry Recognize.